It's time for the moment you've all been waiting for. Oh god, let's play some Angry Birds. Whiter than widescreen. That's a good FPS too. Look at how smooth it is. Let's go back to the beginning. The first note. Okay. Yeah. Angry Bird. I'm trying to get 3 stars on this. I'm guessing we have to hit the ice down there? How do you hit the ice? Damn, okay. He just fell. Man, I fell. Fun fact, Red actually does have an ability. It's to fucking yell. Listen to this. As soon as I click, you'll hear him yell. See? That's his ability. It's to fucking yell. How do I do better? Bruh. Bruh. Wait a minute. Damn it. Okay. What? How? How the fuck did I get lower? How? I'm getting lower each time. Okay. Bruh. No. Fuck. Think about it. So true. Bruh. 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 Well, shit. Let's try that again, shall we? Fun fact, these 2 pigs are all of them are floating, except that last one over there. They were all floating. God damn it. Damn it. Yippee. But, god damn. Bruh. 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 No. No. Fuck. Okay. God damn, no. Lamau. That was quite humorous, if I do say so myself. Anyway. Okay. Bruh. Decapitate him. No. Decapitate him. No. Decapitate him. No. On the PSP version, I actually, like, on that last level, I hit the floor and it killed both of the pigs. I didn't hit the pigs. Somehow it just let me kill them without even hitting anything, actually, other than the floor. It was really fucking odd. I don't know how that happened. But I think that's mainly specifically because the version PSP one. So I still have it from 2011. It's pretty fucking funny. Rest in peace, PSP minis. Bruh. Bruh. Damn. Okay. Bruh. That's called brain damage. Brain damage. Brain damage. Bruh. Not. Just gotta get that bottom pig there. Yippee! Hi, bud. Angry Birds with a high FPS. I'm streaming right now. Streaming Angry Birds. Look how fast this is.
Yeah, it's because of the monitor.
Ah, I see. Is that why all the text in Minecraft becomes sort of... It looks like it gets thicker when you move your camera around it with this mod?
Maybe.
When I first played this game, I thought these were supposed to be like a reference to the Chrome logo.
Should we murder?
Ah! Don't do that! Do not do that! Never do that!
Whoa, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Why would you slap the back of the chair? Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Whoa, calm down. All I did was slap the back of the chair. It's not like I just punched the back of it or something. That would have sucked.
Yeah, but you still jump scare me, basically.
Okay. Ooh, I scared you again. There's a caramel piece.
Go fuck yourself.
No.
Respectfully.
No. No, respectfully. No.
Shut up. Blake, shut up.
No.
This is not your stream. You had your chance when you played Beat Saber's Briefcase.
No.
God damn it. Fuck. I'm gonna tell him I'm streaming. Time to not cussing because Anima's probably watching the stream right now. Well darn. Well darn. Well done. Bruh. I can't play the game correctly. Wait. Ignore that. played PlayStation 1. I'm gonna play PlayStation 1. Who is this? Make any natural disaster, but make it funny. Emma, no! God damn. Oh my god. Oh no. You set the house on fire. Set the house on fire. Bruh. Okay. Pop out, chat. Here we go. Pop off, pop off. Ye old angry bird. True. Should I play the Chrome one? This, I love this. And then, can I destroy you? Sure. Bruh. That doesn't seem natural. Can I destroy you? Sure. Oh my god. That is quite humorous if I do say so myself. I say so myself. Oh, it's this fella. Hello, fella. What is this? Bruh. Oh, right, it's this thing. Audio settings, primary, whatever thing. Get the fuck out my porch, bitch! Look at this. Just a lot of random samples. This is all sampled from this. Get the fuck out my porch, bitch! It's funny. What the song doing? I don't know. You figure out. Wait, is Zesty? The verse is Zesty? I'm wrong. Whatever. Let's continue looking at funny. Downloads. Yeah. Should I look at? Let me find some funnies. I don't want to leak some assets for some mods, and I have the screen hidden for now. What the goat doing? Oh no, what is the goat doing? Ah! Anyway, back to the DS screen looking thing. What? Oh, there we go. What is pizza doing? The death I deserve, the only beta mix. Look at Pepperman's pupils. It's rapidly changing in size. The noise behind the slaughter. He's so dubious. Damn. Okay. Okay. The lyrics. Wow. Actually, speaking of Gmod, should I play some Gmod?
Meet Litter Robot, the revolutionary self-cleaning litter box that eliminates the chore of scooping.
Guys, I have to tell you something. When it comes to marketing, I'm a big fan. I mean, it's no wonder I always talk about McDonald's branding in most of my Lost Characters videos. And when it comes to food marketing, that makes it even more interesting. So when you mix lost media and discontinued food, you wind up with this video. One of the most unattainable pieces of media, discontinued food. The following could include Marshastas, weird Doritos flavors, and so much more. This is going to be really fun. If you want a sequel to this, get this to 5,000 likes. I'm Zeebster, you already better be subscribed. Let's get right to it. But before we get into that, guys, I have to be honest, I suck at taking care of my phone. I have been through 2 phone cases that haven't worked and have just like really sucked. But with Casetify now, I don't have to worry about that because our phone cases are freaking it from like completely fine. A good Casetify for sponsoring character Popsicle. Lost character popsicles. There's a lot. Alright, let me talk about one of my favorite things that have ever existed, ever. You guys remember those popsicles you would get from the ice cream truck that would come by your street every now and then, especially during the summer? You know, you'd ask your mom or dad for like $2. You'd walk out, you see the menu right there, and you had an array of choices, but you could only choose one because you only had a limited amount of money. I don't know how wide range this was because I lived in Southern California near the Mexican border, but I remember they had like this Mexican popsicle that was like Lucas, especially Lucas Chamoy. That was fire. I would always choose that one, but every now and then I'd be a little adventurous, and I would choose an ice cream sandwich. But something to also keep in mind is that I was also a huge fan of SpongeBob as a kid. So whenever I was feeling SpongeBob on a particular day, I would have to go for the SpongeBob face popsicle. Choosing these faced popsicles of iconic video game or cartoon characters was an easy way to determine someone's personality. Yes, I was a SpongeBob popsicle kid. And yes, much like the YouTuber Brent TV today, I was obsessed with finding the perfect SpongeBob popsicle. I mean, every now and then, whenever I felt like cheating on SpongeBob, I would choose Spider-Man. I would have friends who would always choose Sonic. His eyes would usually be really messed up. They had
I love the Sonic one. I always got the Sonic one.
Powerpuff Girl popsicles, Batman, Looney Tunes, and as for more contemporary examples, they have Minion popsicles, which I've never had one. But it's fun to see that this tradition still lives on. Here's the thing, when it comes to these character ice cream bars, there were a lot of them. Some of them we have lost complete documentation of. For example, there was a Pink Panther popsicle back in 1986, and we have no idea what the flavor is for this thing. I guess everyone who ate it just forgot. Which is mostly a joke. It's just, I guess, the people who have had this popsicle have chosen not to articulate what it tasted like. I mean, there's some really sick ones that came out. Like, Popsicle released this Yu-Gi-Oh one, which was shaped like Yugi's Millennial Puzzle, which tasted like raspberry. I never had the opportunity to try this, but come on, it looks really cool. As an interesting fact, Sonic Extreme, a Sonic game that never came out that was going to come out for the Sega Saturn in 1996, was actually able to market itself on the Sonic Popsicle back in the day. On the cover of the Popsicle is Sonic dressed up doing karate, which is probably one of the most 1990s images I have ever seen. Pokemon even had some popsicles. In fact, there's only like one image of the Gengar popsicle that's really out there online. That's how difficult it is to narrow down what these popsicles looked like. I mean, sure, we have the advertised images on the cover of the popsicle, but let's be honest, guys. The popsicles usually never look like what they looked like on the cover. That being said, not all of them were hits. There was a Captain America one where there's like a gumball in the middle and it looks really out of place.
Okay.
Kind of sucks. But I think at this point I'm like really complaining about popsicles, so I'm just wondering what am I doing with my life over here. I mean, when I think about it critically, I'm getting paid to talk about popsicles, so I think I'm doing pretty well. So this is where I get to the subject of this segment of the video, the Jimmy Neutron Popsicle. What's so spectacular about it compared to other popsicles, you may ask? Well, I mean, nothing really, if I'm being honest. I just really needed a standout image for this thumbnail. That being said, the Jimmy Neutron Popsicle does come in a cherry cola flavor, and I'm curious what that tasted like, because that actually sounds pretty good. I mean, yes, I could just freeze cherry cola and taste that, but it wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be a Jimmy Neutron face I'm licking on. I don't know, man. I get a lot of nostalgia talking about these popsicles. That being said, the company behind them definitely had some far-out commercials trying to advertise their popsicles.
New sprinklers, candy-coated ice cream. Thanks, Duke.
Nice throw, doofus.
Yeah, I guess this was just the 1990s and 2000s type of thing. They truly do not make them like this anymore. Mario-themed Shastas. You guys know about Shastas, right? They were basically like the poor man's Coca-Cola. And I know some people are gonna get mad when I say that. But, come on guys, I mean, look at this. There's a flavor here called Shasta Cola, you know, just tries to be Coca-Cola. And there's a flavor here called Shasta Mountain Rush. Come on, we all know what it's trying to be. Paging Mountain Dew. That being said, being the poor man's Coca-Cola isn't really a bad thing necessarily. I remember while growing up, my parents would get this. It was the bargain option. I understood why. And, well, it basically served the same purpose of satisfying those pop needs. That being said, it's interesting to see that the Shasta Company originally began producing mixers for alcoholic drinks, mineral water, and club soda, alongside ginger ale. And also, if you try to compare Coca-Cola with diehards with Shasta Cola, and try to say they're like virtually the same thing, people are going to get really pissed. Not to mention, Shasta Cola arguably had the better commercials, especially during the 1980s, in probably one of the most 1980s ads I have ever seen.
Wow.
This is going off a little off topic, but that hair, I cannot get over how great it looks. In 1993, well into the Super Nintendo's run, Nintendo teamed up with Shasta to produce Mario Punch, which ran for 1 year until 1994 when Nintendo was like, nah, we don't want to do this anymore. And it's pretty evident on the cover that it was said to be fruit punch flavored, claiming that it was full of vitamin C and was made for a way for kids to get their vitamins. So here's the thing, you had Mario Punch, Luigi Berry, Yoshi Apple, and Princess Toadstool Cherry. And from what I've read, Yoshi Apple wasn't that great, which is unfortunate because I usually like apple flavor products. It's obvious, but these are vintage. Trying to buy a full set of the 4 of them will set you back $120. And that's just for the soda can set. There's not even any liquids in there. Well, to be honest, you would probably want to drink a nearly 30-year-old set anyways. Now, if you want a set that has the actual liquid in it, well, that's $400 right there. That's a lot of money. So the company, the National Beverage Corporation, owned both the company Shasta and the Midwestern company Faygo, leading to Mario to be plastered on multiple products that advertised Faygo soft drinks, meaning that the promotion actually had a lot of effort towards it. Unfortunately, in the United States, it didn't do too well. However, in Japan, it was pretty big. That being said, these cans do give a lot of nostalgia. While doing my research, I found some really heartfelt comments. The commenter on Reddit, Mr. Scarecrow, who never experienced Shasta, said this: I remember the commercials very well. Problem was, none of the stores around us ever carried Shasta. I looked high and low for these for many years, probably long after they'd already been retired from circulation, and eventually gave up. I kind of feel like I really missed something neat. Yeah, it's just a soda, but I was a huge Nintendo kid, and still am a loyal Nintendo fan to this day. Looking at those cans, though, just takes me back to a simpler and better time in my life. What an amazing comment about a memory from long ago. Others are not as positive. Redditor Droney said this: Luigi Berry was pretty gross. I remember that much. Yeah, it probably was. Next up. Doritos X-13D Flavor Experiment Flavor. This flavor is so crazy, and that I find really bizarre that I would like to taste one day, but it will probably never happen, because they're just gone, with the tagline being Tasting Notes All-American Classic. It was part of like this promotion that tried to get fans to name the new Doritos, which apparently tasted like a cheeseburger. It came in all black packaging, which actually went pretty hard, if I'm being honest. I mean, the marketing tactic here was pretty genius. These packages just suddenly appeared in stores, which led to many eaters being curious of what exactly was this. Essentially, such curiosity would lead eaters to research it online, finding a website describing what this experiment was. Unfortunately, this website has been taken down in the subsequent years that have followed, but I did find a post online that described what the website entailed of pretty well, so I'll be paraphrasing it. Essentially, once you log on to the website, it acts as if you just found an underground government operation with ambient noises and transmission glitches abound. It gave you the opportunity to play games, such as like matching the shapes with the corresponding holes. Pretty simple. But the most interesting part about the website was that the website offered fake commercials, which had the individual having to fill the dialogue in for. This may seem a little confusing. Essentially, you would call an 800 number with your phone, and you'd be able to record a special voiceover for the commercial, and then you'd be able to share it with your friends. I have tried really hard to find these ads, but I've been unable to do so. The flavor was apparently mind-blowing because it tasted like a cheeseburger, with many who tried it even saying that they even tasted the lettuce and pickles when they bit into the chip, if you can even believe that. The chip ended up becoming titled as the late-night, all-nighter cheeseburger chip. And to a group of people, they described it as the perfect chip. There have been dedicated Facebook groups and online campaigns to bring back this bag of chips. One of the members of the Facebook pages trying to bring back this bag of chips stated this: "My roommate rolls her eyes every time someone offers me Doritos because I've boycotted them ever since they got rid of the cheeseburger flavor. Please bring them back. I can't do another decade without them." Dude, that's not even scratching the surface of Doritos' lost flavors. To this day, people are still upset that this one flavor, called Doritos Guacamole, that first appeared in 2003 and became discontinued in 2006, has not come back.
Introducing new Doritos Guacamole Chips. The bold hit of guacamole and hint of lime. You just gotta try.
Call an ambulance!
Freshman.
Gotta get Doritos.
It tasted like guacamole, that's pretty much it. And I don't know, maybe Doritos thought this was gonna be like the next Cool Ranch or whatever. But it only lasted 3 years. Enough time for it to get fans. If there's ranch or it tasted like guacamole, that's pretty much it. And I don't know, maybe Doritos thought this was gonna be like the next Cool Ranch or whatever. But it only lasted 3 years. Enough time for it to get fans. If there's any particular Doritos flavor you want me to mention next time, comment below, because there's a lot of them. And oddly enough, they all have interesting stories. Pop-Tarts. You know, while growing up, I never really had breakfast. I would usually wake up late, and by the time I was heading out the door for school, we were cutting it pretty close. So my breakfast would usually revolve around eating a Pop-Tart and a can of Sprite. I'm not exaggerating here, that's what I would